Other than that, even possessing is illegal. But you can possess small quantities for personal use, but exact numbers of that is not regulated. Gotcha. So it comes to prosecutor and or judge if that comes to illegal consequences. Gotcha. You can even go to jail. Yeah, it's kind of same in the US. In certain states. Prison system is run by the state here, though. Yeah. Yeah. Not for profit. Not like over here. We watched this, we watched this really bad kung fu movie. I shared this to my friend Steen. This really bad kung fu movie called Ricky O. The story of Ricky. And like in the opening sequence, they're like prisoners, like prisons are monetized or like are privatized in the year or whatever. This was like a movie from like maybe the 80s or 90s. Like they made it sound like it was like a dystopian future, and I was just like, nope, that's the US right now. In general, private companies should work better than the ones run by the state. It should, but they don't, because it's all about making profit. Which means they skimp on the on letting on inhumane conditions and them working slave labor. If it was like truly capitalistic, then it would work, but it's not. It's not. If there was true competition, then it could work, but it doesn't. There was a morbid affair in Poland in early 2000. What kind of affair? Hospital casualty workers from Poland City. Practice was widespread. 4 people were convicted of murdering at least 5 elderly patients and selling information regarding their deaths to competing funeral homes. But almost every casualty worker was involved in selling information, and it's claimed that many more were killing patients directly or by showing down response, not doing due diligence. The price of the bribes paid for the killers was billed to the family of the deceased as an additional funeral charge. Oof. Descriptive destination was coined by a newspaper. There was a situation similar, or kind of similar. There was a story like in North Carolina where a funeral home, like they just threw the people's bodies into a warehouse instead of actually cremating them, and they would give them the ashes. They would just give them random ashes instead of ashes of their loved ones. And it got to a point where the warehouse just stunk too much. So much that they finally got in trouble for it. Yo, Ryan, what's up, man? How was the rest of your stream yesterday? Did you have any computer issues? Our state provides funeral benefit for deceased citizens and families. Yeah, see, our country doesn't do that. We need GoFundMe's to help pay for funeral costs. Unless you're lucky enough to go buy life insurance. Spare me in the backyard, yeah. I don't know, like I've been seeing those tree pods. I want to be a tree. Like I don't need a coffin or like a tombstone or whatever. I want to be a tree. Probably the garbage truck, yep. The answer is the general price of funeral services going up, so the benefit itself is It's not to cover it all. Ah. Just free market with state intervention, yep. So, what you're telling me is private corporations are screwing up everything. Forever the 3-stream streaker, Ryan. Thank you for the streak. Hey dude, what's up, Jesse? Private companies with bad management just die out. Not if, not if, the private corporation is the one of the only companies in the game. Yeah. Too big to fail, yeah. Which is a lot. And then here, there's corruption in that the private corporations can bribe our politicians to not properly regulate the corporations. Thank you, Jesse. Corruption? Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's no corruption in the US. It's called lobbying. Yep. Yep. Those are legalized bribes. Gotta love it. Hey, we didn't get to eat the Rich Friday. So, y'all are getting this today. I bet they don't even have a lock. I know. Yeah, their lobby is their front office. You paying no Ziller? Yep. Paying another Ziller. We sold the one that I made for the convention. This is like the third or fourth time where Godzilla gets bought like either right at the show start or before the show starts. So maybe this last convention I'm doing, which is supposed to be a big one in Michigan, maybe I should at least have two. Yeah, I hope you had a good weekend, Jesse. Brian, hope you had a good weekend. It was fair. It was whelming. Yeah, I was just whelmed. This past weekend was fun. It was fun, but it was hectic. With the hurricane, we had family over, and then Daniel and Christine stayed at our house. So it was a full house, which never happens. Almost never happens. So it took a little bit to get used to. Oh, speaking of, forgot to turn on Luki again. Didn't share the con experience? Oh, nice. I saw she drew a Crunchy Munchy Monster. And she drew him too. That looked great. I wasn't able to hang out on stream. But we watched a kung fu movie called Ricky-O, The Story of Ricky, which I highly recommend if you can find it. And I said we now need a combination of Cookie Puss and Crunchy Munchy and create Crunchy Puss. Oh jeez. Oh dear, oh dear. Hey, Celestian. Welcome on in. How was stream? What were you working on? I think you were doing an art stream. That's not how you shout out. Were you working on that cover? Again? Working on the cover for War Saints, okay. Now, this isn't Nightingale, right? This is a different title. Or did you change the title again? It's a different title. Okay. Whole different book. Okay. Yeah, if you wanna share it, share any work in progress, feel free. Celestian's comic covers are gonna be as hard to keep track of as like Destiny's Child, the members of Destiny's Child. Like, which one was this one again? Oh, like, oh, that's Michelle. Nah, I keyed. If you want to share anything, feel free. Oh, I remember that comedy bit. Ooh, I like that. Very cool. Since you're messing Destiny Child, yeah. Very cool selection. Ryan, you don't have Blue Sky, right? Were you able to check that link? I was just curious on how Blue Sky links work for non-users. Which, if you are gonna get, you should, like, Blue Sky is actually a pretty decent social media app. Much better than Twitter. Telling a friend of mine that Blue Sky is much quieter, yeah. Yeah, like, turning off replies made it much more tolerable. You see the folks you're following and not random accounts who pay to be on your screen. Yeah, exactly. Like, imagine being able to see the posts that you posts of the people that you actually follow without having, like, to pay money. Back in my day. Yeah, the fuck's your... Yeah. What a novel idea. Yeah, what's it called? My father-in-law has been staying with us since the beginning of the week. Beginning of last week, because of the hurricane. And today he finally got power and clean water restored at his house. So he left tonight. So we had my father-in-law here, Dr. Wife, Luke, and then Daniel, and then Steen, Scott, and James. So it was a full house. When it's normally just me, Dr. Wife, and Luke. Yeah, the convention was good. It was kind of like it's kind of small attendance, but that was kind of expected with the with the rescheduling of the convention from Helene from the first hurricane, and then and then Milton coming. So I wasn't expecting much, but this was very low risk on this one. Like, this one was 15 minutes away from my house, and I didn't have to pay for my table. So if I made $1, it was a profit. And I made more than $1. So